guys, how you doing? This is Manga Etc. and I'm here today to bring a review for One Piece Manga chapter 924. Yeah, let's go with that. But anyway, regardless of what number chapter is, it was a very, well, it was a good chapter. Let's say that. But there was some very interesting things to happen within this chapter, which I liked. And it shows I'm really thinking about the stuff within Luffy, and it just shows that my man Luffy is very strong-willed. We've known this before. We've seen hints and examples of this in the past, but we get further examples of this within this chapter. Let me get into what I'm talking about. The first thing, as Kaido says, even though my man Luffy was unconscious, knocked out, KO, still breathing, he should have died, but that's precisely. Even though he was knocked out, even though he was knocked out, still breathing, Kaido says that Luffy, is still looking at him. Still looking at him. So that's an indication to say, yes, I know I'm knocked out, but if I wasn't knocked out, I'll still be fine. You hit me once, you didn't kill me, so therefore, yes, I am still good to go kind of vibe. And I love that. It's just saying that my man is true to his word. He's 1000% in his word. When Luffy says, I am going to be the next Pirate King, he 1,000,000% believes he's going to be the next Pirate King. That's what that kind of thing is telling me. And to even emphasize this even further, Luffy was unconscious. Kaido says to his boys, take him in, lock him up. Luffy is unconscious, and he's still using observation haki. I mean, not observation haki, sorry, wrong haki. Conqueror's haki. Still knocking out people while unconscious. If that's not showing strong will, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So he's still knocking out people unconscious. That means Kaido had to get someone of some sort of importance to bring Luffy in. That is what that is telling me. We also find out that Lord Odin has Conqueror's haki as well. Oh, did we know that already? Not sure, but anyway, it was mentioned by Shutamaru that Luffy is currently using the same jutsu as Luffy. Obviously, we know that they're confused about the whole Devil Fruit haki thing. But yes, that's what said by Shutamaru, so we can assume. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been mentioned before. Yeah, but so yeah, so we know we had that. Also, kind of a hint that Kaido might have it as well. And that shouldn't be too much of a surprise because we know that what's his name, Whitebeard could use it. We know that Big Mom could use it. So Kaido had we know Shanks can use it as well. So why not complete the quadruple, and let Kaido have it as well? Why not? Well, it was kind of hinted, not 100% confirmed, but you know, based on what Kaido said, we have too much conquerors out on conquerors, not referring to the haki to that people who conquer out here. Made me think that he's got it as well. So Law, being the smart guy, you could call him the shook guy as well, or floats your boat. It's like, yeah, I need to hop in there, room shambles Luffy out. So that's what he wanted to do, but he couldn't do that. He could not do that. Basil gets in the way, unfortunately. And you know, there should have been a fight, but you know, Law's trying to get away, get Luffy and get out of the kind of vibe. But it's during this time that we find out that Sea Stone originates in Wano. And not only that, they're pretty damn handy. They like to experiment with it. He's smoking it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, they like to swordsmith, not swordsmith here. They work with it basically, and as we see, like you know, they got sea stone nails, so we all know we might be seeing some sea stone bullets in the future and all sorts. But we know that it originates in this country, and they like to mix and match with it there as well. CISO and STISO, and at the end of the day, it was just doing the same thing, just in a different shape and form. But anyway, so Luffy gets captured. Actually, before that, we have what's his name, Kinemon, checking on his wife. We find out how the Straw Hat survived. The girl ninja that they're with can do a sinkhole thing, so she did that, and that's how they survived. So they're a-okay. Personally, I thought they was going to be dead. I'm just joking, but yeah. So we find out how they're surviving that, and then we get Frankie, Usopp, and Robin makes a very, I would say, uncharacteristic face, making me think, especially Robin's face, especially because Robin made a face, was making me think something very bad happened to Luffy. But by the end of the chapter, it just seems like he's been locked up. So I can understand Usopp. I can even understand Frankie to some degree, but the fact that Robin made a face, it kind of just threw me off. I was expecting something more than being captured. I don't know what, but I was expecting more than that. And Zoro spat out his food, but besides the point. Yeah, so we had that. That kind of threw me off. Based on what Law said, he's worried about his crew, but I think he's more worried about saving Luffy, and I think that's the path I think he's gonna go down. I think he's gonna save Luffy and Kid, but I'm not sure if he's gonna do this alone. I think he might go the alone route simply because he can be more stealthy on his own. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure about that. So I was talking about the strong will of Luffy earlier on. Now I want to talk about the strong will of Kid. Now Kid came into the series, came into One Piece series before the time skip as the confident guy. And then for me personally, I felt like he was the type of guy to never do an alliance. So when it came to post time skip, seeing that he was willing to alliance with people made me think that okay, he humbled during the time skip. Now within this chapter, we see that his will is strong. Because we find out within this chapter that Kaido captured a lot of people, and what he does is he breaks down their will, and when they finally broken, he uses their strength, aka they join his crew. This ain't happened for Kid. This ain't happened for Kid. He's still in his prison cell, still strong, not humbling, not breaking to Kaido's will, and even getting in attacks when he can. Now we find out that he's been surviving. I don't know how long he's been there. It might be able to figure it out, but I don't know off the top of my head how long he has been there. But he's been surviving of one poisonous fish a day. The fact that the fish is poisonous is a problem. Is a problem. What is going on within Kid's immune system? I don't know, because we know that Luffy is basically immune to all poisons because he has basically drowned in poisons and survived it. And get me, he was cured by Ivar. So we know that that's where his immune system to poison is coming from. But where is Kid's coming from? Strong will. That is where it's coming from. So yeah, the fact that he's been surviving not just on one fish, the fact that the fish is poisonous, Kid, I rate you. But what I see coming in now, because now Luffy and Kid are cellmates, is what I think is going to, what I've been thinking is going to happen for a long time, and that is Kid will join the alliance along with his crew to beat Kaido, because I do believe that the numbers need to be vastly higher. I'm still on the fence about Scratch and Basil saying, yeah, they just join them so they can get free, so they can work out a plan to join them. But so what I think is going to happen within the next few couple of chapters, because with no break, there's no chapters next week, going on break, is that Law will save Kid and Luffy. alliance will form there. They will have more manpower when it comes to the fighting. That's everything I've got to say about this chapter. I'm going to give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. And of course, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.